your favorite host. Welcome to the Life and Healing Podcast. After decades of dealing with life and all of its mess, I decided to produce a podcast helping others become the best version of themselves and finding your ability in your disabilities by sharing many different testimonials, tips, and much more. In other words, sharing the message from within the mess. Can you help me share your message within your mess as well to others? There are many ways that you can do that. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the cleanup. Let's get it done. No excuses. Hello, everybody. This is your favorite host coming at you live on the podcast, Kristen All Love. With this series, we're going to be working on finding a job. Anybody else looking for a job? Your ex-boyfriend, your boyfriend, your ex-girlfriend, your girlfriend, your wife, your brother, your sister, anybody. But this is something that's, or even your child, this is something that's going to help when you make notes to be able to help you. And we're going to break it down in these series because it is a lot of information to take in. So let us help you become a better version of yourself, and let us be able to help you find your ability in the disability that you have. There is so many things that can go wrong, but we're going to make it right, okay? I went through the Social Security ordeal. I went through the job situation. I went through job fairs. I went through pretty much everything. So I'm going to give you tips on how to do things properly. Nowadays, sometimes kids don't even understand, and they lost, they're losing out on these stuff and getting bored or not wanting to work, even older people. But back then, everybody else had a great work ethic. So let's get that back into play. And will you help me share the word for being able to get a job and being successful? We're going to help build businesses. We're going to talk about all kinds of stuff when it comes down to a job series, okay? So enjoy, get a pen and paper, and bring your friends and family to listen to this as well. So we're going to talk about job fairs and open houses. Where can you meet dozens of recruiters face to face, all in one day, all in one place? That's simple. Go to a job fair or a company open house. Recruiters are waiting there to meet you. It's kind of fun, actually. Keep in mind that the recruiters do not usually hire or interview people at the job fair. The job fair is an opportunity for them to meet job hunters and collect resumes. So make sure you have your resume, and we'll talk about that later. We're going to section out different things so it's not all at once, but there's a lot to go into finding a job. And we want to make sure that you have all the essential tools to be able to help you. So let's talk about the recruiters. Recruiters Recruiters prefer not to interview at the job fair because the fairs are noisy, fast-paced, and there are too many people to interview. So they usually schedule interviews that take place a few days after the job fair. So make sure that you're dressed nice, that you are very outgoing, outspoken, humble, just a good character, because that is a first impression that these recruiters have of you. Try not to act all bougie or anything, or be on your phone. Let's try not to do that unless you're putting their number in your phone or something like that. You're looking up something for them, the specific conversation. Nowadays, I'm gonna say this. Nowadays, these kids don't understand about these job interviews. Is back then, in my days, and I know back before, phones weren't even an issue, and people liked to work. The work ethic was better. But we want to be able to build this up again. So if you're listening to this, this is just one of the portions, And just it's okay to dress up. Don't feel bad for that. But how do you find an event? Well, you gotta do a Google or a job career fair Google search and company open house. Also check for your open house announcements in the help wanted section in the Sunday newspapers. Oh yeah, and check with your school's career center and your state's job center to see if they are planning a job fair. Okay, so yeah, you got all those ways. There's always and ask a friend. We'll talk about that too. And so, what do you do once you're in a job fair? Once inside the job fair, walk up to an employer's table or booth. So, step one, make eye contact with the recruiter. Smile and say hello. Offer your handshake and introduce yourself. Your handshake should be nice and firm and not scraggly and wiggly. It tells a person that you are confident in yourself and in life. Okay, so that handshake is very important. Deliver your sales pitch. Now, your sales pitch is a short speech. It's a 15-second, like, quote unquote soundbite that sells you to hiring managers and anyone who can help you get a job interview, right? So a good sales pitch includes your name, your occupation, your accomplishments, your goal, and your USP, which is a unique selling point. What makes you more different than the other people? Why would they want to hire you? Yeah, you don't want to, you're in competition technically. Spend some time thinking about your sales pitch before you go in. So it can go like this. Hi, my name is, insert your name. I've been an apprentice for the past year. You put in whatever job you had. And I've learned both, say kind of like what a little bit you learned. So, what did you do? Like, for instance, if you were a stonemason, you've built walkways, terraces, retaining walls, patios for the residential customers. They've been very happy with my work. Bam. So put in whatever you need to when it comes down to that portion. And then you just say, now I'm looking for a full-time whatever you're applying for job. Let me also add that I'm a hard worker and I give more than a minimum effort. I'm reliable and I'll show up on time every day. I'm a quick learner and I'm easy to coach. I also have a good sense of humor and I get along with people. I would love to interview with your company. Bam. Sales pitch done. That's what you're going to be talking to the recruiter about, okay? Now, after number 2 is done, you're going to answer the recruiters all the questions. Offer the recruiter a copy of your resume, right? So always have a whole bunch of resumes on. We'll talk about how to write your resume. That's a whole nother section. So we're just going to do a series about this, okay? You're going to ask for the recruiter's business card. And if you have a business card, you can give them yours as well. Ask how you can schedule a job interview. And then you thank the recruiter for speaking with you. Smile and offer your handshake and say goodbye or see you later. Or I look forward to speaking with you soon. That actually gets it better instead of goodbye, because goodbye is like final. But yeah, in your letters and all that stuff, put I look forward to speaking with you. When you get home, reintroduce yourself by sending the recruiter a thank you note and another copy of your resume. The recruiter's contact information is on their business card. So add a cover letter. Not many people do the cover letters. It's like a lost entity, like, or a lost thing that people don't do anymore. But a cover letter gets a lot of things done. We'll go over that too, on how to make a cover letter. So look forward to that one. Yeah, so the cover letter to be able to fit your needs. And then write a thank you note that shows the recruiter that you are interested in an interview and you took the time to write and ask for one. So, yeah, so that's it for job fairs and open houses on how to do that in a proper way. You could write it down. The other 6 out of the 7 we're going to work on is walk-ins, temporary employment agencies, job centers and career centers. What else was there? Job boards, employer career sites, employee referrals. But yeah, we're going to go through a lot of those. So those will be all different little sectioned out. Sorry, I'm like a little tired. Not tired, but it's been a long day. But I hope you guys are doing well. Let me know how you guys are doing and what's the deal with your job interviews, how we can help you even better to get through. I look forward to helping you with this. And if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me at oilrunnersservices@gmail.com. I will be placing that information in this little doohickey here, in all the places here, so you'll have everything in there. But take a pen and a paper, and this could help your friends, your family members, the boyfriend that doesn't want to get a job, you can help them get, or the girlfriend that don't want a job, or your wife, your husband, whatever it is, whoever it is, it'll help everybody. Your children, you can, this is definitely geared towards kids, who are first getting a job and everything like that. I know my son was so proud of him that he has now on his second job, and he's just about to turn 18 in a couple of days. And he's about to head to college. So it's just important that they learn their thing. So I thank God for his other parents as well, teaching him things too. So it hits home as well. And yeah, I'll make these things available for you guys to see and hear. I mean, my day has been well. I haven't really been hurting so much. I got a lot of surgeries. Oh, I got another surgery to go through, but I did go to my job. Like mental health, like these are things that I had to learn as well, because I know my job skills. These are just little tidbits for me. My jobs, I was always under like Social Security for a minute, and then I ended up, when I was working as a kid, I had like 3 jobs at a time, I'm a hard worker, I definitely know. So, but as time grew and I got older, and these past couple years, like I still am a hard worker, but it sucked because my body was killing me, man. Like I can't carry so much anymore. Like all this stuff that made my qualifications like really good, it died down. So it's kind of hard, but I do some cleaning right now, and helping some people out or whatever to the best of my personal abilities. It's not because I'm incompetent, and you aren't incompetent either. It's just finding your ability and your disability, So things like that, like your mental health. I literally had to retrain mental health wise. Something I did learn was making sure that you are actually ready to work. If you know you are not consistent at that point in time in your life, please don't don't do it. Learn how to be consistent in something before you go to a job and say, hey, yep, I can be here 24/7, blah, blah, blah. And then you just call off 20,000 times. That's not cool, and so you're going to lose your job. You're going to lose all that stuff. So you want to show people that you're consistent and stable enough to be able to help them get through, help them with their business. So that's something to learn as well. Just make sure that before you go to these interviews, make sure your mental health is good enough to be able to go. If you need more help, stay on your Social Security, or while you're on Social Security, don't just sit there. Literally learn how to balance your checkbook. I mean, I had to, like, all my caseworkers, they did all that stuff for me, but yet I couldn't stand the fact, I was grateful for the help, but I couldn't stand the fact that people did stuff for me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they took care of my money, all that stuff. So I personally learned over their shoulder, since some of them didn't want to teach me, I learned how to do it. I took the initiative and learned how to do it. So right now I got one caseworker, but I don't need her as much. I take care of my own monies. I take care of all that. I'm a pastor. Like, I'm good. I mean, God really took care of me and he really taught me a lot, and I'm still learning, but, that's what you have to do, is have an initiative. And a lot of people don't have that anymore. I've dealt with exes that did not want to work. Ugh, that was so much. But, job fairs and open houses. This is part 1. We're just going to say that. This is an introduction technically, but we did start with job fairs and open houses. But I'm going to leave it at this. I want to wish you well. Please tell me in the comments below on how your job interview with the job fair and open house went. And tell me what you learned. And if you have any other advice about this specific topic or anything, just write in the comments. I look forward to reading them and to interacting with you. And so we are going to be utilizing Oil Runner's services for the job series. There are different series that I'm doing, so there's different emails for that to contact. I am the same person, but these are different categories, so it's all good. But yeah, I look forward to talking with you guys. I love everybody, and make sure that you make good choices in life. We're going to be learning how to cook sometimes, and all kinds of good stuff. So this is life and healing. We are healing, and I can't wait to see how well you are healing in your life. It doesn't matter what age you are healing, and you are beautiful and wonderful and handsome and awesome. So happy anniversary to all of you, whoever it is today, and happy birthday to you as well. Let me know when your birthdays and anniversaries are as well. So I will talk to y'all later. Love you guys. Peace out. And as always, don't forget to subscribe so you can be notified when new episodes are released. And if you like what you hear, we would love for you to leave a review. Be blessed by the best and not stressed by the less.